all the history of Judaism goes through the family. Passover, we sit around the table, family. The whole concept of our strengthening of our identity goes through family. And unfortunately, today we're living at a time where family is at stake. Whether it's the communist world who tried to teach everybody we're all one big collective, or it's the liberal family of the world that's kind of telling you that everybody's individual, you don't need a family. The Torah tells us that the basic concept is the sanctity of the family. There's nothing more holy in this world than family.
First of all, you can look in the Torah, in the Bible, 5 books of Moses in particular, to see enormous lessons and guideposts for life today in terms of how it goes. It's when I look at, for example, our forefathers of the Jewish people, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, these 3 were really Renaissance people. Okay, they were combinations of spiritual leaders, but they were business people, right? I mean, Abraham was kaved batzon. He was heavy. Literally, it's interesting how the language hasn't really changed.
With herds, I think.
He had a lot of herds, okay? He was a military leader, right? He went and, tried to save Lot and saved Lot successfully, rescued him from the 5 kings. He was this Renaissance man, this extraordinary person. And his son, Isaac, was a hydrologist, right? In other words,
digging wells.
He was, he foresaw Israel's expertise in water technology, leading the world. Okay, it comes from Isaac. Jacob, on the other hand, was active in biotechnology. Okay, how did he, get all those striped and speckled,
genetic engineering.
Really, he was early genetic engineering with the help of God.
As a society becomes more and more materialistic, it becomes harder to conceive of the notion that money is a spiritual commodity. And so, you can think about it like, is money the discs of metal clinking in my pocket? Or is it strips of colored paper in my wallet? Or perhaps it's the orientation of iron oxide molecules on the magnetic strip on the back of my credit card. Or maybe it's ones and zeros on the hard drive at my bank. Or maybe it's when I write you a check for $10. Maybe that's money. Or maybe we shake hands and I say, how about if I give you $10 on Friday? Well, that's money.
Right.
So, it's a spiritual representation of serving another one of God's children. That's what it is. So forget about Econ 101. Oh, it's a medium of exchange, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's right. I mean, that's all very primitive. The reality of it is that it's evidence of you having served another human being. That's what money is.